Good evening. I'm Mary Carol Kenzia, and I'm the Executive Director of Literacy Volunteers of Washington County. And I'd like to welcome you all this evening to our 2021 Awards Night, where we take the time to honor our students and tutors. We've come so far this year. 2021 has been a unique year of moves and masks and more. Last summer, several months into the pandemic, we packed up our well-worn location at the Tower Street Community Center, where we had been for over 10 years, and we moved to two large, bright, high-ceiling classrooms underneath the Christ Church in downtown Westerly. As we settled into our new digs, we took physical, logistical, and technological steps to support our intrepid tutors and students while following mandatory pandemic guidelines. Because we couldn't meet in person, we were online in individual and group formats to continue and nourish our program. We used social media to market our services, make announcements, recruit new audiences, and stay in touch with our regulars. We scheduled 2 weekly conversation classes on Zoom where students could informally practice speaking in English. Several other classes and groups were added throughout the year, including 2 experimental classes for English language learners, one for people with a higher level of fluency in English, and one for Spanish speakers called Cafecitos. An advantage of this anytime, anywhere feature of online learning was that we broadened our reach, and we were able to work with students in Japan, South Korea, Central and South America this year. We worked with established student and tutor pairs to transfer their tutoring sessions online. Some had success with regular emails coupled with mask-to-mask face greetings. Some tutors who already used FaceTime on their phones to talk to children or grandchildren who lived far away found it easy to use FaceTime with their students. And of course, our students had very little difficulty because most of them use FaceTime to converse regularly with family and friends in other parts of the world. We trained individual tutors who asked for help learning how to connect with their students on Zoom. We even conquered the share screen feature. There were monthly tutor gatherings on Zoom where tutors could share tips and topics about online learning, challenges with communication, and other issues they encountered in their work with students. By the end of the year, our Zoom accounts were filled with meetings scheduled every day of the week from morning to evening. As vaccines kicked in, several tutors began to meet their students in person at our offices here at Literacy Volunteers or at other locations, with masks for all, plexiglass dividers, and tables set at a distance of 6 feet. At this point in time, most of the staff, tutors, and students who meet in person are fully vaccinated, although many are continuing to meet online and will continue to do so during the summer. As we come to the end of a unique year, we are proud of how flexible and committed our students and tutors have been during this time of change and upheaval. We are grateful for the support and encouragement of the Literacy Volunteers Board of Directors, who have been engaged with the process every step of the way. And of course, the generosity of our donors and our participants in our fundraisers has kept us going well through this year. Now I'd like to introduce our 2 literacy specialists, Teresa Gregel and Barbara Hewer. They've been with LVWC for over 10 years, and they are the heart and the soul of this organization.
I'm Teresa.
I'm Barbara. And as we finish up this crazy year, we want to thank you for doing a terrific job.
You were flexible, you conquered Zoom, some of you even screen shared.
You joined conversation classes. You tutored with care and compassion.
You FaceTimed each other, you emailed each other.
You were generous with your time and your talents.
You had positive attitudes and smiles, and hopefully you had fun along the way.
We are proud of all of you.
And we're grateful for all you give and do for Literacy Volunteers of Washington County.
Because of the COVID guidelines this year, many of our students and tutors were not able to participate in either online or in-person learning. And because of that, we will not be giving a Tutor of the Year award or a Student of the Year award. However, we do want to recognize all the tutors and students who did participate in our online classes or in person. So here are the students. Hannah Abraha, Esther Adeprabowo, Samuel Adeprabowo, Manar Alakad, Irma Alvarez, Lucrecia Ariano, Diana Beltran, Heather Bishop, Melissa Brooks, Sinquagoa Kaidenbate, Feng Lan Chen, Han Cheng, Hina Chua, Sityali Delara, Joey Deng, Bahar Dogan, Gracia Ferraro, Igor Gamarano, Yamila Garcia, Yu Hong Gong, Marta Gutierrez, Fnu Hariono, Susan Hayazi, Fozan Hidayat, Sunil Howlader, Frankie Jacques, Yan Ha Zhang, Suna Li, Zhang Lei, Giovanna Leon Pesh, Zufang Li, Ji Li, Fenny Liu, Xianhua Liu, Tudit Lopez, Tammy Lucier, Ping Lin, Angel Meneses, Sarah Menjivar, Natalia Mikulishin, P. Polly, Kayan Poon, C. N. Ren, Christina Resmi, Erden Okir, Ridinaga Kwolkier, Rasha Sa, William Soares, Cindy Soto, Alan Sun, Patricia Plachenchi, Yamui Wang, Erica Zhang, Maggie Zhang, Hannah Zhang, Daniel Zhang, John Lin Zhang, Stanley Zhao. And now our tutors. Susan Bessie, Mary Boyle, Joan Bring, Ellie Brown G, Kathy Bussey, Joel Cohn, David Cranmer, Kate Cressy, Teresa DeCubelis, Linda Evers, Jamie Gardner, Joe Glennon, Penny Hall, Anne Haviland Martin, Isabella Knox, Deborah Kopek, Catherine Lee, Paula Longo, Pamela Madigan, Paul Malzahn, John Marcus, Kathleen Martin, Catherine Martin, Jennifer Mellon, Caroline Mellon, Barbara Oberly, Sylvia Picard Schmidt, Margaret Rogers, Hugh Ryan, Linda Sisson, Anthony Sousa, Tony Stapleton, Karen Stockton, Grace Serdica, Kristen Sweeney, Eve White, and Stephanie Windus. Thank you all.
Fenny,
Yeah,
what is the supreme law of the land?
the Constitution
And what does the Constitution do?
sets up the government.
And the idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words?
We the people.
Excellent. Wonderful.
During the pandemic, I've been doing quite a bit of gardening, both indoors during the winter and last summer, as well as the spring outdoors as we enter the growing season in Rhode Island. Walking, getting some exercise, and greeting neighbors while socially distancing. My hope for the future is that the COVID vaccine will become more available globally, and that here in Rhode Island, tutors and students will soon be able to meet in person again.
We're going to Watch Hill today to walk a Napa tree. and have lunch.
Yes, sandwich.
Sandwiches. and have fun.
We are so fortunate to have literacy volunteers in our community. They do a great job, and we're very fortunate to have the volunteers that do great work in making the community a better place.
On behalf of the Board of Directors of Literacy Volunteers, I'd like to applaud the efforts of all the students and tutors who participated in our programs during this past year. You found a way to succeed with learning online, keeping up with your work during a time of challenge and growth. We salute you and look forward to seeing all of you in September.
Hi, my name is Sunil Chandy. I'm the rector and priest here at Christ Episcopal Church, and I am grateful for the ministry and work of literacy volunteers. All of you are house yourself at Christ Church, and we are so appreciative of your presence in our community and the great work that you do. And for this awards night, I hope that you will enjoy it, enjoy the fruits of your labor, those who teach, those who learn, and know that what you do is part of God's work and will be blessed, a blessing for you and for the world around you. Thank you again for being with us.
Literacy Volunteers has pivoted during this past year, taking advantage of the opportunities of online learning. Hopefully, we have retained the support of students and tutors we've committed to. But boy, will we be glad when we can meet in person. In closing, one of the highlights of our past awards nights has been the potluck dinner after the ceremony. Because we can't meet in person this year, what we'd like to do is finish with a montage of photos from past potlucks and present of food, family, and fun. Thanks again. Have a great summer, and we look forward to seeing you all in September. Thanks.